All right, y'all, you already know what it is. It's your boy, King Swift. We here at Balls on Deck podcast. We got another episode. This is episode 31. And you ain't gonna believe who I got in the motherfucking building today. We got a BSF recording artist. Yes, sir. He go by the name of Street Soprano.
Yeah.
From the Buff.
You hit me.
Yes, sir. Tell the people about yourself. A little rundown about who you are and what you do, my boy.
You know, it's Mr. Will Alright. I like to call myself, Street Soprano. Definitely big BSF, man. Trust Nobody music group. Head honcho, live from the east side of Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From the east side of Buffalo. We out here, man. We pushing the envelope, man.
I feel you. You gotta be working, man. So I noticed on your page, y'all kind of doing like a podcast, or you're going from podcast to podcast.
Yeah.
How's that experience been for you?
It's fire, man. It's actually pushing the envelope. We getting better. It's a learning experience. It's always so much better when you can be in person. You know what I'm saying? It's different from being, via internet, and messages. I know a lot of messages I might see and don't reply to, or I might not see. So it's always different, face to face.
But you got a good setup, because I've been dealing with your manager. I ain't really talked to you till today, straight up. So the manager's been on point. Vicky.
Shout outs to Vicky the Vault,
That's a fact. But before we continue though, this episode has been sponsored by Casino's Choice, Weedables, the premium top shelf cannabis in New York City. I'm gonna put a link or a barcode. I can get tapped in.
I'm tapping in myself before I leave.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's one of the sponsors we got, you know what I'm saying? So definitely they sponsoring this episode or whatever. But yes, sir. So my first question to you, my brother, is the bottom. How do you feel you fit in with the whole the whole BSF family and culture? How do you feel you fit into that?
Perfectly, you know what I'm saying? It's like I really don't feel too much comfortable really nowhere but home. You know what I'm saying? And by home, I don't mean my city. I mean like inside my house. So it's like, but, around the bros, is only where I feel fit. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, this is the family. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Streets, I fit in perfectly because I bring two. You know what I'm saying? Like Butch always say it's like, it's not about what he can do for us, but what we can do for him and for the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't understand it, you just don't understand it. You know what I mean? But I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm bringing to the table, you know what I mean? So I fit in, you know what I mean? I fit in perfectly at the end of the table.
So basically, being from Buffalo, knowing those dudes, they like the big bros, they kind of like guiding you and helping you get through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so definitely.
How's that been working out? Like the advice and you know what I'm saying, just the guidance that they give you.
It's been working out tremendously, and it's like keeping it honest, Butch so crafty, with it, we might have had a few conversations, like talking about, these type of things, but those topics, like those that he might have touched on, was literally everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps me. It almost be like, it's not that it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like how a person knows so much. It's not like he know you, but it's like what you getting ready to go through or what you going through now, he already know it. So it's like certain things, he telling me and he coaching me, I come down the line and come to, and it's like, it really helped me because he already told me. So it's almost like I already know it before I get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he just like kind of reassures you and like make you feel more positive about what you already got in your mind.
Yeah.
I think that. So who we all know that the big three over there, that's Benny, Conway, West.
Yeah.
Who do you look up to the most out of those?
The Butch.
Butch? So you're more connected to the Butch than it.
Yeah, that's the big bro,
So shouts out to Benny.
Yeah, shout out to Benny the Butch. That's my that's the big bro, that's my heart, that's my that's everything, you know what I'm saying? Like Street Soprano don't play about anything to do with the Butch, with my camp, everybody know.
Right.
My family know. you know, and his family ties, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, 2 of my blood cousins is 2 of his blood cousins.
Oh, so y'all related?
Yeah, you know, like 2 of my blood cousins, you know, shout out, you know, shout out Rail, shout out Daquan, you know, but that's his 2 blood cousins, you know, just from different sides, you know, so yeah, it's connected.
Okay. So, all right. That's a good one. So, yeah. So that might go that. So obviously, right?
Yeah.
You're not new to this. You've been doing this for some time now, whatever.
Yeah.
And what seems to be some of the hardest challenges that you've ever faced? And 1 being a recording artist and 2 making music.
One of the hardest, I think, is orchestrating really a team and being able to give, you know, my honest opinion and my all to their music. Because it can sound like, you know, dictation, or it can sound like, you know, somebody wanting to change you. Everything really with me with this, I just feel like it's God-given because it flows. You know what I'm saying? We on a 2-week run right now straight. You know, I didn't pack until we was leaving. Knowing that God got it. You know, I didn't plan this trip fully out. You know,
Sometimes you're supposed to just fly, you know what I mean? I feel it.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to talk it into, I manifest everything, you know, but we don't want to talk it, you know, and let the devil hear too much of what we doing. We just working, you know, so.
Okay, so you're just pushing the envelope forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that I respect that. So being that, you know, you working and you focusing, you consistent right now.
Yeah.
What's the next move after, you know what I'm saying, you do all this podcast and projects coming up or?
Yeah, you know, definitely, because it's like right now it's not like I'm on a promo tour. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some cities we touch and we doing podcasts. You know, some of these cities we touch and we doing performances.
Okay.
You know, some of these cities we touch and we on Everybody Can't Go tour. I mean, again, shout outs to the Butch.
So you opening up type shit.
Yeah, you know, we definitely got to hit that stage. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to hit that stage. You know, I remember coming late to a show. I was telling Wesson, man, you know, I remember coming late.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even late. Like, I just coming to a Benny joint to perform. I mean, like, to support. You know what I mean? I'm coming in the joint. Tony De Niro, like, Streets, where you was at, man? I mean, like, I'm late. We had a 6-minute slot for you know what I'm saying? So I told myself that'd never happen again.
Yeah.
You know, I'm early. You know what I mean? You hit me.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be early, bro. Like, you can't fuck around. Like, when you become a big star, then, you can bullshit. But in the beginning and shit, you gotta show up and show up. You know what I mean? I did the recording thing, but I ain't never get to that level. But I already know what it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I respect that. You know what I mean? And I definitely see your grind and your hustle and what you're doing. You know what I mean? And like I said, when I heard some of your music, because I didn't really get too in depth with it, but you definitely fit in with that culture. You definitely,
I appreciate you.
You know what I mean? You got a vibe to you. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely, I love the Griselda sound. Like, period. Like, that shit is.
It moved me.
Yeah.
It moved me. You
know.
I know I hear people say what they say about the boom bap. You know, and I love that the bros elevated. You know, even like with the TMB sound, you know, Trust Nobody Music Group, because I am a CEO of my own label, you know, I know. But I've taken, you know, what the Griselda sound is and mixed it with us. You know, my producer, Eminent Productions, shout out Eminent Productions, you know, in-house. He's a big, you know, New York City type of head, you know, so his favorite group is Dipset, you know, so like
okay.
In the music, in the sound, you know, you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear the Buffalo bass, Griselda. You're gonna hear street soprano-ness, you know what I mean?
Right.
New York City, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the real, not real New York City. I respect anything, drill and everything like that. But what started, I'm talking like the hip hop side of.
I'm boom bap all day, bro. So I'm not even gonna hold you. I fuck with a little drill. Like it moved me from time to time, but I'm more boom bap. and real hardcore street shit.
Just touched me.
Yeah,
as soon as I hear that
I can
beat
relate
hitting
to it.
a certain way,
Yeah.
I mean that boom bap, it's like, oh yeah, this is that.
I like the contemporary sound that they got. So that shit is
yeah. It make me feel like when I pulled up, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the trenches, I'm back at home, like, okay.
Right. Like you
Feel
just
me?
came back around the corner.
Yeah. You know, like, man.
Yeah. I love that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not going to really do the studio thing just yet. Like I got some studios, but we're going to keep it raw. You know stay in the crib.
Okay. Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's how we doing it. You know, I just recorded 3 songs, you know, off my next album for next year, in my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be at big studios and all that.
We was recording here, bro.
Yeah, you know, definitely. But because I'm in tune and stuff like that too. So I want to get back on topic, you know, and touch that question. You know, as far as what's next for me, man, you know, I got Black Excellence. You know, this is my next album. You know, this is my next album with me and my artist Karma Blanco. You know, released off Black Soprano Family Records and Next Records. You know what I'm saying?
All right, good. So once it stops, we'll keep going. Just my fault.
Yeah, you know, this next album I'm dropping, man, and releasing is just, it's a body of work. You know, it's Black Excellence, Street Soprano, Karma Blanco.
Yeah.
Of course, Black Soprano Family Records. You know, it's special though. You know, it's definitely special to me because we teaching where we from to just go and believe in what you're doing.
Right.
Feel me? I got my solo album ready. They fear what they not know. You hear me? You know, I'm ready to come back to back. You know, we working. You know what I'm saying?
So
we're working.
what is this? This isn't your first project, right?
No, when I drop this one, this would be my 8th. You know what I'm saying? I got 7 out there. You know, we've been working, and it's consistent and it's nonstop. You know, when I drop Black Excellence, that'll be my 8th album, my 8th, they want to call it.
You working like RJ Payne. Wait, so in a year's time, how many projects do you?
Last year we released one. Okay. You know, but that was, you know, coming through the BSF system fully, you know, with the Butch, you know, with the distribution and everything. You know, again, shout out to everybody at BSF, the staff, and everybody at Next Records, you know, the staff. Right. But yeah, that was with, you know what I mean, fully going through the system.
Okay.
But of course I had the blessings and I've been BSF since my first, but I'm normally going at least, I'm gonna say 3. I'm saying as far as like either 3 in a year.
Okay.
4 in a year.
3 is solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's, especially if you're doing like 12, 13 song LPs, that's solid. That's not bad. Nobody's doing really like big records anymore, like 20 records on the album. Damn, I just had a question. But all right, no. So you said you 8 albums and you do it from 3 to 4 years. This album, how special is this album versus the first album? Because you know, the first album is like, that's the heart and soul. You put everything in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Being that you on your 8th project, how special is that?
You know, this, like I said, this one is very special to me. You know, again, it's me with my artist, Karma Blanco. You know, so in itself, you know, she's a female artist from the east side of Buffalo. Okay. Young, beautiful, talented. You know what I mean?
I think I seen on your page.
Yeah. Yeah, the people loving her, you know, taking to her. Okay. You know, it's easier than it was with me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like, you know, we see what we doing with that, you know. So yeah, this album is definitely not to take away from the first. You know, I love the Young Black King series. You know, we definitely working on Young Black King 2 right now. You know, produced by Agent O. Shout out Agent O. But this Black Excellence is real special. You know, it's pushing her for the first time.
Where can we find some of this music and some of these artists that you speak of? Like, how can we get in touch with?
You know, anywhere, you know, definitely social medias, you know, that's Facebook, that's Instagrams. Of course, Vicky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vicky gonna get you those people, you know what I'm saying? So you can hit Vicky apps. Vic gonna get you everything, you know, definitely, you know, and that was the question, right?
Yeah, it was
I'm high as hell too.
Yeah, I'm high as hell. I don't remember the question, but I'll definitely see it when I.
No, you know, that's where they can find the artists. Is although I know that was part of it. You know,
yeah. Oh yeah, and I said shit, I don't know. It's all good. We'll just move on from that. So
this is what I like.
right, just straight up, like you know what I'm saying, like because I'll edit it so you won't even know we fucked up.
I like the fuck ups.
I
I mean, my fans and my peoples want to see the realness.
Right. So, being that you BSF, you know what I'm saying?
Big BSF.
Big BSF. You got a record coming out. You got a project coming out.
Yeah.
Who's the go-to artist that you're working with first? If you had to pick within the family.
Right now.
You said the Butch for the other question, but is it the Butch for this one too?
Okay, now, and you can just period my TMB family or BSF family. What we talking?
Your criteria.
All
however
of it.
You want to do it. Yeah. However you want to. Like, who you going to first? RJ, Wes, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Who you going with? Khan? Who's getting the first call for the first feature?
I gotta get my guy. I gotta hit my big homie. You know, Heckler, man. You know, Heckler. Shout out Heckler, man. You know, TMB, big TMB.
Okay.
You know, when we gearing up and we getting right, you know, that's the first call we gotta make.
Okay.
Definitely.
So do you like we work in the studio together to create the magic, or do you send him the verse and the beat and say, yo,
man, you know, Heck. So like Heck, you know, the way he worked, man, I'm sending him a beat. You know, because he old school, but we crafting it in the studio together. You know, I'm hands on with it. You know, so like, yeah, we crafted in the studio together and we making magic.
Right.
This song on my next album featuring Heckler. You know, fighting the feds. You know, and duffel bag hottie, big duffel bag hottie, free hottie. You know, out the feds. Right. You know, featuring them two, man. This is our best record together. You know, and I know Heck 15 years and we got multiple records, so this record is big.
Okay. Is it out yet, or are we still in the working process?
No, yeah. I mean, like it's finished, but you know, it's on my album. It's on my next album. You know, I'm dropping Black Excellence, and then that song They Fear What They Not Know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we coming back to back.
So my next question, would you rather drop albums or singles? There's a dude I interviewed, he just dropped singles.
You know, just depend on how much music you can craft. You know, I know I got a certain fan base now, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want to give bodies of work, you know, again, shout out to the label, but I drop a single, you know what I'm saying, on the 26th of this month, you know what I'm saying, 26th of April, man, you know, if it's like that, featuring Wesso and Heckler, man, produced by Ricky Hyde. I mean, shout out Ricky.
Be dropping them beats off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Ricky, you know. Yeah, so singles, you know, we love, you know, the drop. I'm morely like a project guy, just because I have so much music.
Okay.
I mean, like if I would drop singles, then I just have a lot of music sitting around. You know, I want to get the music out to the people. You know, I want to get the music out to the people. It's great music. It's good music. You know,
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that. Truthfully, I just wanted to get your opinion on that because a lot of times dudes' formulas be different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to know how like pick your brain on how you do what you do.
Yeah, like it can work differently for ways, you know what I'm saying? You know, it can work differently for people, you know what I'm saying? Because a single strategy can't work. You know, if I break up an album and split it up in singles and bang them back to back to back to back, you know what I'm saying? It can work, you know, just making sure that those records are the ones, I guess. But no, we like to give bodies of work. We believe in what we're doing, you know, and it's a catalog, you know, that's why you can go play Street Soprano on the road for a few hours now. You know what I'm saying? Like play it for a few hours now and we getting ready to drop 3-4 albums this year and we already a quarter way in, you know, so like we're not about to play with them.
Nah, yeah, definitely not playing with nobody. So when you put an album together, how selective are you of those tracks that you're putting on there? Because I'm pretty sure you have a body of work done before you get to the album.
Yeah.
So how selective are you? What goes on what? Who goes on? You know what I'm saying? What records?
Yeah, I'm very selective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing for no reason. You know, every tick, you know what I mean? I'm hands-on, you know, with my producer again, you know, shout out, but I'm hands-on, you know, with every snare, every hi-hat, every echo, everything, you know what I'm saying? So ain't meaning to say every bar is nothing that I'm doing from a record or anything that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know what I meant by that, you know, and now we're starting to do that with the videography. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see something that I didn't want there or I didn't want to be there or, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so we just getting crafty, we understanding, you know, it's knowledge. I mean, knowledge is power.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I like where your head is at when it comes to the music shit. Like answering your questions and how smooth you are with the answers. That shit is impressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's genuine. You know what I mean? It's frequently. I mean, not frequently, but it's genuinely. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. You know, I'll pass it to you. You know, it's genuine. You know, this is what I'm doing. And I'm out here, you know, myself. Well, I'm here with Wessel G, but I'm saying I'm standing right here, you know, as myself as a man, you know what I mean? But I carry a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and what I'm, you know, it's a bunch of people counting on me. You know, so it's like, I know to be here and I drop the ball. You know, it's like, so it's like, you know, I'm ready for it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it all.
I can respect that. I can dig that. So let's go outside of you a little bit. Ask you questions surrounding hip hop or whatever.
Okay.
Right? So you in hip hop, you know it's a competitive sport.
Yeah.
Right? So you know where I'm going when I say that, right? So all this madness we got going on today in hip hop, the one thing that's still going on that's strong is the marketing strategy of this record or rap beef.
Yeah.
How do you feel about rap beef as far as how it's being handled today?
I mean, a lot of it I don't get into. It ain't nothing going on. You know, it ain't nothing going on. You know, if I don't hear somebody on a record, you know, mentioning Butch, mentioning, you know, Wessel, mentioning Karma, mentioning that, I don't really, you know, pay too much attention to it. But honestly, I feel like it keeps people on their toes. You know what I'm saying? It keeps people on their toes, you know, once things like that start to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it is good for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It is good for hip hop.
As long as we keep it.
As long as we keep it hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We know we deal with a lot of street guys, but if we can, you know, keep it hip hop and that's what it's about, you know, it can be a beautiful thing. You know, once you're dealing with street dudes and it goes into the streets, now it's a tragedy. So, you know, so it's like,
No, I respect that answer because we got the Kendrick, Cole, and Drake situation. Those are not street dudes.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just, you know, that's what this is as far as good for hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we saying as far as good for hip hop. Because ain't nobody doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody doing nothing. You know, Drake, one of my favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying? But respectfully, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so we just doing hip hop. You know, let's express and let's show that we feel like we the best and all that, you know, on some DJ Khaled. So I respect it. You know, shout out to Soprano, shout out Drizzy, shout out, you know, the big three. I see Cole brought out the Butch, you know what I'm saying, Dream Fest and everything. So it's like we respect the movement, we respect the love. You know,
and y'all not really weighing in on what's going on type shit? Or
as far as hip hop?
Like giving a reaction to what, well, hip hop wise, I already know y'all.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like the reaction, everybody's giving a reaction to Cole and how he moving, Kendrick and how he moving.
Nah, man.
So y'all not focused on that?
Nah. Okay. Nah. You know, I listened to it. You know, I feel like Cole got busy. You know, I feel like Cole got busy. I definitely feel like Cole got busy. Yeah, but that's what it was. I heard a piece of Kendrick's. I heard that once. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't get in tune with it.
I feel you on that. I just want to know your take on that because that shit's kind of big.
We on our way to Raleigh.
So if you get called out, what's going on? Like,
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So
I got this records ready. No, I'm just yeah. That is,
I'm just saying, like nigga, come, you doing it this record or is it going to the street?
No, we're gonna go. See, like, I'm God's child. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to do whatever the opposite is willing to do times 10. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not willing to do anything that the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Now, we can do hip hop and we can keep it that. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like with me. You know what I'm saying? I love this sport. You know what I'm saying? I believe in my bars. I'm a jab. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what they want to do, it will be a response for me. And 6 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Or less.
Or less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's why the studio in the car right now. You know what I'm saying? You can diss me while I'm on the road. We at the hotel tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Might shoot a video.
You hear me?
Yeah. So you gotta stay working. So I dig that. I already see your perspective on that.
Yeah, real shit. But I'm responding though, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, we love it's competitive, like you said, we love this.
Yeah. That's how I felt it should have been. Like it should have been more competitive, more, all right, you diss me, I diss you back, let me see what you got type shit. Keep it on record if we want to keep it on record type shit, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but sometimes niggas want to bow out gracefully, I ain't mad at it. So, okay. Another thing that's been going on lately has been lists. Niggas be doing lists. You know, B Dot be doing his list.
What's that?
You know, top 5, top 10
Okay.
type shit. And you have a specific criteria of how you do your top 5, or you just pick who you like? Because it's very subjective. We know this already.
Yeah.
So, do you say, all right, these is my guys, I fuck with them? Or do you go lyrically, punchline, whatever criteria? What's your criteria?
Yeah, these my guys, I fuck with them.
Type shit.
Yeah, these my guys, I fuck with them.
Right.
You know, I don't really dissect it down like that, you know, or break it apart like that. Especially like just, my top five, that's what I'm going with.
I dig it. I respect that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know that because I do lists.
Mm-hmm. Street Soprano on that list?
Not yet.
We got to get Street Soprano on that list.
Get you on that list. We
got to get Street Soprano on that list.
Definitely.
You hear me?
Yeah, that's a fact. But when I do these lists, they kill me. They don't pay attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you that, because I want to know if you know, biased to who you fuck with.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people could be like, nah, this nigga's bugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they do that to me. I'll be like, look, how you don't like the list? Like, what's up?
I am biased. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things I don't even, you know, indulge in. You know what I'm saying? If Street Soprano dropped it, like, you know, Drizzy and Dirk, you know what I'm saying, is two of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? If I was to drop a list, you know what I'm saying, the list would be filled to Buffalo people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's home first.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Just same vice versa. You know, so it's like I don't even answer certain questions. I did an interview with my team and my lawyer, shout out Mr. Johnson, Rick James's blood brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the family, man. We got things going on, you know.
Right.
But no, we was doing the interview. He was on there, man, and you know, he touched on this subject, you know, so it was like, yeah, man, it makes sense, man.
I did that. So, you part of BSF.
Yeah.
You said Trust Nobody?
Trust Nobody Music Group.
That's your
That's
thing?
my label, yeah.
That's on 38.
That's my label. You know, shout out 38, I guess. You know, Trust Gang.
I seen the Trust
Gang. You know what I'm saying? Trust Gang. You know, definitely, because I got a record with me, Karma Blanco, my artist, and Shay Nor. You know, so Trust Gang, we definitely support Trust.
Right.
Shay Nor, everything. You know, yeah.
That's a Buffalo Rochester thing.
Yeah, you know, R&B. You know, all drill music, no slow jams. You know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's a prison thing if you've been.
Right. If you
were from up, you've been up top, you know.
Facts,
I mean.
Facts. So usually, I end off every interview with that bars.
Yeah.
You got some bars for me?
Yeah. Always.
So you want to get into it?
Hell yeah, you know, we got bars.
So you would cut that.